Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we're back on the Xbox Series X just to fly around, do some more testing. We're of course on the latest Sim Update 3 beta build, which I believe is 1.26.0. There was another build that came out last week. I didn't bother doing a video over it just because it was one thing, fixing some METAR weather data at airports. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of mess around, fly around a little bit this Monday. That's what I'm trying to say. And go from that. At least we have some new stuff to look forward to in the sim this week. Very much looking forward to diving on into both of those. With Gamescom starting tomorrow, not next week. And yeah, I just want to check one thing really quick. Because I don't think I have it enabled. We'll see. Okay, this is gonna take forever. Let's get this scrolling much faster, thank you. Oh. Why don't I have my airport enabled? What in the world? I didn't realize I was even disabled. That's not what I'm here for. I forgot I even have a CRJ. What in the world? When did I buy that? I don't even remember it. I might fly that today just because. Oh, it's... Oh, never mind. Okay. I was like, wait, I thought I used this before on the Xbox. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, I need to mess with that CRJ. I didn't realize that thing was... I never realized I bought one. May as well enable that. Have that sitting around. It's what ends up happening when you get to a certain point after buying quite a few add-ons. You kind of forget what you already own. But alright, let's dive into it. Gonna mess around with a little bit of the Red Bull air racing aircraft to start this off. And yeah, just kind of see where it goes from there. But yep, Wednesday we have City Update 12, and then of course we have our fourth and final Make Good aircraft. We still don't know what the City Update is. We know it's in Europe. Don't know where the specifics of it are. And then of course we do not know what Make Good Aircraft 4 is just yet. That'll be revealed during the... Is Xbox having a showcase, or is it through Opening Night Live? How is Xbox doing Gamescom this year? Let's see if I can find, because they've posted a few things, but not too much. Xbox Gamescom. Can't make the trip to Gamescom? Don't worry, we're bringing it straight to you. Here's a rundown on everything you'll see in our show broadcasts. And of course there's Flight Sim, so... Are they doing like a random stream? Because it's not like a normal showcase, I don't think. Well, either way, it's going to be Wednesday. We'll find out about the new City Update and Make Good Aircraft 4 on Wednesday. So, really looking forward to it. Textures are looking a bit weird. That's okay. It's probably because it's loading in things. But if not, doesn't matter. We're going to be up in the air here shortly. But yeah, again, this is Xbox Series X gameplay running in the latest Sim Update 3 beta build, so we'll see what's going on with that. Just so funny, I haven't flown these things at all. I've been kind of saving it for when the Red Bull air races and the Reno air race stuff comes in here, but as you know, we don't have it, so... There we go. There we go. Oh shoot, why are the brakes not engaged? What is going on here? I look away for... What is this camera angle? Okay. thing doesn't have a parking brake. That's interesting. Well, okay. First of all, let me go ahead and bring that all the way on down. But yeah, why is that a camera angle? That's so... What is this? Okay. Well, anyways. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, this Red Bull just doesn't look like every other plane. It looks kind of cartoonish. I don't know why. Like, not the livery, just the model of the plane just looks odd. And I don't know why that is. Man, these camera angles suck. I do not like them at all. This thing doesn't have flaps? I guess it doesn't need it because of all the power it has? I don't really know how these things work. I'm not very versed or knowledgeable in, you know, like the extras and stuff like that. Little smoke test, fantastic. I don't know what the gap is in the... Wow, this thing's real... No wonder. Something's really weird with this thing. But anyways. Oh. Guess it would help if I brought the RPM back up. Oh, wow. This thing is twitchy. I think I know why the Red Bull Air Races aren't a thing yet, because this thing's weird. I mean, you're barely putting any input in it, and it's just so twitchy. It was fun getting a thumbnail with this thing, though, in the smoke trail. I'm like, I can't get to the other page. Where am I? I like how it brings up some parallel 42 stuff. Oh, that's fine. I guess I have to use the air show assistant smoke option to have everybody have smoke. What the heck does any of this mean? I've never used this. If you can't tell, I think I have to scroll down. Scroll bar doesn't actually scroll. Oh, there we go. There it is. Nice. love it. I'm a pain getting this shot. Uh-oh. Oh, they're freaking out. Oh no, they're hanging on. Nice. I like how the smoke trail in the add-on lasts longer, because the in-sim one doesn't last too long. Because, you know, I thought I'd finally use the air show assistant for some air show stuff, because every time I've used it, it was just for some formation flights. Wow, that smoke's still over there. Look at that, that's awesome. The in-sim smoke needs to be like that, too. Better angle here. There we go. Oh, Martin, the Sim Update 3 is never coming out. I'd imagine this week or next. I bet this week, you know, with some city update stuff coming out. Possible, but I don't really speculate anymore. I'm not too worried about it. And cab, when able, check ESNZ and see the markings at runway 30 are missing. Happened recently. Then look at the lake beaches are weird. Looking like cliffs of Dover. You don't have to do it now. We can definitely check it out. I'm fine with that. Camera angles in this thing are trash. Because these are the presets. Left, fantastic, can really see a lot. We have right, back, and then forward brings you back as well. Like, I don't know. Little loop. Come on, form up with me, guys. What's going on? Making us look like amateurs. Oh. They do freak out quite a bit, I've noticed. Yeah, that wasn't a bad loop. Look at that. Let's fly through the loop now. It should stay there long enough. Hey JT, hello, hello. Oh, look at the loop. Beautiful. Make another one. Let's go. Let's go around it. Oh, I can't see crap out of this thing. I don't know where the loop is now. We missed the loop. Still looks cool though. Oh, what a mess. Oh, we turned too much, that's why. Because I was trying to go through the first loop there. It's just awesome that this add-on's even on the Xbox version as well. This is cool. Uh-oh, they're freaking out. Get it together! Oh, I don't have control over the camera. Oh no. Oh, there they are. Everything's fine. Our little low pass. Gotta remember we have a plane all the way down there. Information. There we go. Nice. Let's see here. Hello, Sir DLW. Hello, hello. Hey, Mr. Moo. Hello, Jake. Welcome as well. And Dustin. Hello. I'm trying to get Mr. Moo over to FS Hub. Honestly, at this point, I'm just kind of sticking with Pilops. I'm not really too worried about switching over to other career stuff. I feel like Sim Update 3's public release is imminent, so at that point, we'll be... I'm hoping there'll be a little bit of a gap between Sim Update 3 and the beta. We'll see. Because in that way, we can get some community flights going on, because I know a lot of you have been wanting to see some of those. I mean, if it does end up being something where Sim Update 3 releases and then Sim Update 4's beta starts the next day, I'll just switch between the builds every so often to do the community flights and Sim Update 3, and then kind of go from that. But, yeah, I'm alright with Pilops for now, we'll see. And is FS Hub not free? Is that a payware thing? Because if that's like a subscription, then I'm definitely not going to be doing that. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Sorry, planes. In Barry, no, Sim Update 3 is not released. Still in a beta. The 21st beta build, I think, came out on Friday again. I didn't do a video over it just because it was one thing. It wasn't anything too crazy. It was just doing some METAR fixes for weather at airports, and that was the only thing in the changelog, so I just kind of left it alone. Alright, good work, Red Bull team. Great. That is cool, though. Like, I love being able to use that. I don't know why I keep saying I have Parallel 42 crap. I don't have anything from Parallel 42. Oh, I can change the color. Whoa, I can't believe I haven't even messed with this. What in the world? Oh. Ooh. Hang on. What does this look like at night? Oh, I can't close the window for some reason. What? Let's try this again. There we go. Didn't see anything that time. Gravity, air resistance. Why am I not seeing them now? Do you not see them at night? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, let's pick green. Huh, yeah, you see it reflecting off the plane, but not in the, I mean, obviously this thing wouldn't have flares, but, you know. I just wanted to get rid of the folks with me here. And I probably have a horrible landing. Oh, I'm not going to change the time again. Okay, real time didn't switch it to real time. Odd. Some little errors going on with the menus there. Alright, I'm not Jake. Thanks for stopping on by. Just, oh yeah, absolutely Black Sheep. No doubt. I mean, it's no big deal. I know people really want to do that, so... Or I'll just have my Xbox not in the beta and then PC on the beta. Still don't like how twitchy this thing is, though. Like, just doing little movements. I mean, there's just other stuff that needs to get fixed anyways, like these camera angles and whatnot. Because this is what the view should look like from the left and right. I should still be able to see out the aircraft. There's a weird thing with the glass not actually going all the way through. It's just that gap going all the way along it. So definitely just some improvements need to be made with this thing. And then we'll go check out that area that was mentioned earlier by Cab. See what kind of nonsense is going on over there. Hard freeze there. That was really fun though. Like, that was great, kind of messing with the actual air show part of the air show add-on. I've had it for like a month or two now. That was the first time I did anything with it. Outside of just the formation flying. Oh, that was smooth. Very nice. Now it'll get all twitchy because of the rudder, and flight controls are ridiculous. I am very much happy with that landing. Goodness, that's not what I was expecting from that. It'll be fun having the Red Bull races, though. Like, I'm looking forward to that. And the Xbox was doing really good performance-wise, even though it was bringing in other stuff, having third-party smoke going on. Is the reflection really like that in real life in this thing? Because that would annoy the crap out of me, if that's what it was looking like inside that canopy. Because I feel like it might be a little over-exaggerated. Especially since when you look up like this, it just disappears, so... But yeah, that would drive me nuts in real life if that's the case. Alright. And Cab, just when you answered, I got stopped. Answer what? Oh, and Monorific, hello, hello. Is this a live air show? Pretty much. A little mess around air show there. Welcome to the stream, by the way. But alright, let's see. ESNZ. Oh. I can already tell why things are looking weird here, especially on the lake, because it's probably some old imagery. We'll see. Because just based off of what I'm seeing from the world map, it's looking old, so we'll see. But alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. Fun plane though, just a lot of work needing to be done with it. No doubt about that. Let's go into... Man, I remember when the Icon A5 was like the main marketing for 2020. Isn't that company having some financial problems? Let's just go into... Let's go into my Corvalis again. It's been a little bit. I believe the peanut butter got stuck on the Control-Alt-Delete. Better not. What kind of other liveries does the Corvalis have? Because funny enough, all I'm used to is livery 1. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Again, one of these years we'll have other liveries in career mode. This one looks kind of ooh, I like that. Again, ooh, I like that too. Again, shout out to the art people who made the liveries that nobody gets to see in career mode because for whatever reason you can't change them. I like this one. We're gonna go with livery 5. Ooh, nice. Excellent. I think we're ready for our flight. From Echo Sierra November Zulu. Let's see what's going on around here, because apparently there's some shenanigans that are happening in this area. I already dislike the AI-generated buildings, because obviously there's not going to be photogrammetry here, because of the old imagery. But yeah, I always like the Mr. Moo. It's always great seeing that. If you didn't watch the last live stream we did over the Xbox version of the sim, you will be pleasantly surprised by how the sim is now with Sim Update 3. Because, I mean, we flew small planes, we flew airliners, and it was night and day difference with performance. Alright, first thing I need to do is think all my buttons reset, because none of the stuff I have set is doing what it needs. It's fine. Whatever. I'll deal with it later. I'm not going to sit here in the menus. Is it up here? Man, I haven't flown this thing in a while. Why don't I remember where the lights are on this thing? Oh, there they are. Goodness. Hiding. Looking everywhere but there. Because I saw the keypad and everything, I didn't see the buttons. This is what happens when you haven't flown something in a while. Because, I mean, we flew this thing a ton in career mode. Doing alright, Barry. I mean, excited for this week. Got some new content releasing for Flight Sim, which I'm very much looking forward to. We're going to be heading back into the First Flight series again this week to check out Make Good Aircraft 4. That's going to be free for everybody in 2024. And then, of course, diving into City Update 12, which I love doing those videos because we're going to be doing, of course, a before and after, like we normally do. Oh. I don't know if it's windy or not, but it was really pushing us over there. I see some boats over there already. Trees are looking nice. Got some traffic driving in the grass. Asobo, I still hate that. Like, the whole scratchy look thing is just... I will never like that. Because I highly doubt if I would go to somebody's Cessna Corvalis that they just bought or it's recent, it would probably still not look like that on the glass. Like, I don't know if it's made that way just so they can be like, oh look, there's glass there. I mean, it's not like that on the front. So unless somebody's just been scraping their keys all over the window. Just always so annoying, especially in these nice sunsets, you know, early mornings or late evenings. It just ruins the experience when you're just seeing that nonsense on the window and the sun's hitting it just right. Alright, let's go ahead and engage autopilot. Altitude hold mode. Set the heading to this, and we'll just keep heading this way. Pull back on the speed. So what am I looking for around here? Because so far the only thing I find odd is I'm sure the trees are not along those cliffs of the rocks. It's probably just rock. Because there's been a few instances of that happening where, you know, it's supposed to just be rocks, but the sim spawns in trees and so forth. But other than that, nothing really too crazy standing out at the moment. I mean, look at that. Even the sun visor. Or was that just through the window? I guess it's just the way it's reacting from the window. Just weird. By the way, Asobo, can we make it to where, like, I don't know why that disappears when you hover over it. I think it just should stay like it is. And then you can just adjust it. But the fact that it just fully vanishes when you're highlighted over it is odd. Alright, let's check out over here. Maybe this is the problem. Oh, no, don't want to do sweet little moves there. For whatever reason, that little section there is not loading in. Also, Asobo, if we can make it to where we can get rid of the grid, that would be nice, because then you can kind of use it as some binoculars almost. I'd like that. But no, other than some weirdness, everything else is looking really nice around here, even though it isn't photogrammic imagery. But maybe one of these world updates can come up here and get some of that going. But yeah, being able to toggle the grid and just the HUD in general and still have the full functionality of the camera would be a cool thing, I think. I kind of want to do a showcase shot here because I'm very much liking the live time of day we got going on flying up here with this awesome livery in the Corvalis. And also, Sub, I know I'm giving you a long list of things that I'd like to see, but making it to where we can make our own default drone speed would be very nice as well. Because the way it's defaulted is just way too fast and not fun at all, so... Oh, here we go, hang on, no. Get a little shot here, because we're kind of zoomed in, but I like it. Oh, I can't do my smooth descents, because for whatever reason on the Xbox, it doesn't do it like it does on PC. Nice. They still gotta work on... I don't know if it's possible or not, but if you look at the shoreline and where the plane model's going in front of it, it does weird stuff around the gears. And I've noticed that with other planes too. I'm not sure why that's even happening or why the plane is affecting shadows in the distance. But my goodness, look at this. I wouldn't mind flying around here in real life. Seems very peaceful. It's just amazing getting this on an Xbox version of the sim now. I mean, it's just... so much has been improved. But in case you don't know what I'm talking about, when you're in showcase camera on PC and you're barely pushing the triggers left and right down, it's already moving. But on Xbox, you have to fully press either the triggers to actually move the camera. I don't know why it's different, but that's one of my biggest things I want to see from the showcase camera on Xbox, is the same that it already does on PC. Because I don't want these quick, juddery movements. I want it to be smooth, like the rest of the camera movements. But anyways, I know, very important thing to improve. Some might even say top priority, you know? Alright, let's move back over here. And Jadev, I remember I butchered her name before, so I probably butchered it again, but thank you for joining. Happy to have you here from India. Thanks for stopping by, and hello, Juicy Box. Hello. Welcome. But yeah, other than some oddities with some loading at areas, everything else seems to look pretty good. Especially considering this imagery is old. It's probably 2007 stuff, which is why it doesn't look as high quality as other places. No, keep the turn going. Right, just land right back at the airport we took off from. Oh, man, sweet shot here, look at that. Very nice. I'm just happy for you only Xbox flight sim users, because you're going to have such a much, like, it's a completely different sim once you're going to leave Sim Update 2 into 3. Just awesome. Hit that. We don't need to go even faster here. Oh, look at the church there. That's funny. One of the pre-drawn ones. I didn't even know a pre-drawn did that. Or the AI placed ones. But see, this is why I can't fly with, like, this is just boring to me when it's not 3D photogrammic imagery. Because you may as well just fly in Flight Sim X if you want the visuals to be like that, you know? Autopilot off. Bring that back. Get our first notch of flaps in here. Runway is right off our right. Get another nice view and get blinded by the sunset. We're already in the glide slope. But no, it must be nice flying around here. My goodness, the mountains off in the distance. All these little island type things going on around. The cool villages in the area. But see, places like this, again, I know it's all dependent on governments and if they allow planes to fly and do the capture, all that kind of stuff. I know that's a whole element to photogrammic imagery, but if it's possible, I'd rather Asobo focus on areas that don't have it yet, as opposed to areas that already have photogrammic imagery. Because it'd be really cool to see what this place really looks like with the architecture and seeing what that church looks like in real life, as opposed to just a random AI recreation of it. Ooh, don't like that. Why is that back again? I hope the other builds, because I haven't flown since the really good one, which was 0.24. Because we weren't seeing that in the last stream, which is kind of worrying. Especially with not a lot to load in around here, so I'm not sure why we just saw that again. I think they should have just released the build that they had with 0.24, because that thing was excellent. So it's a bit worrying seeing the things that we weren't seeing before, so hopefully that was just a one-off incident there. Because in this type of environment with no 3D photogrammic imagery, no handcrafted airport, and it's not a very labor-intensive aircraft, something like that shouldn't be happening in that situation. Let's see, that's what I hate that. Get rid of that nonsense on the window. I just think it looks so stupid. It's like, why are you ruining the nice view out of a awesome cockpit? Ooh, see now? Ooh, I don't like... That's not good. Because, I mean, we did a lot of testing last week with the other build, and we were flying, you know, the A350, and it wasn't doing those long freezes. And see, that's where I think things can go wrong if a beta lasts too long. Like, if you start doing too much changing in these builds, and then things that were running really great 2 builds ago, and then things are coming back. Because, yeah, we were not seeing those hard freezes last week. But yeah, really wasn't noticing anything too weird with the area around there or around the lake. Other than just trees being in those cliffs. Unless those cliffs don't exist as I hit the microphone, sorry. So now that things are freaking out, which, by the way, hang on, let me do something here too. Because it could be the air show assistant. That's why I don't like having third-party stuff active. Because then I feel like it just leads to other issues. Oh, there's the hurricane, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not going to do any hurricane hunting videos here, because it really is pointless. The sim doesn't really do much with hurricanes. Like, it feels like you're just flying through a normal storm. What am I... Oh, that's what I'm doing. I completely forgot I got distracted by the hurricane being on the map. But yeah, let me disable the air show assistant and stuff, because I'm pretty sure I didn't have that on when I was doing the stream last week. Because now I want to go back to LAX and just see what it's running at, because I forgot what we flew in. It might have been a Piper. Hang on, I want to recreate it now. Let me see what I flew on that first test. Live, please. Where is it? There it is. Alright, I think it was just a 172 we start. Okay, perfect. Because I want to just test it again, because that was weird seeing those freezes again. That's San Francisco. There we go. Alright, and I think we spawned over here. I should have probably restarted the sim as well. But we'll just stick with it. Let's see what it does. It might just be because of the Corvalis. Maybe some things need to still improve from that. We're gonna have some frame drops, of course, while it loads things in, but it shouldn't take too long. Ground textures still haven't loaded in, have they? Or are they? No, they're still not loaded in. Did my other settings reset? They should still be where I have them. I don't care about character variety. Turn that low. Yeah, everything else is low and off. Okay. Oh, that was weird. It keeps going blurry. Why is it doing that? Well, I can already tell this is not running as smooth as it did last week. Something with these... some of these last couple builds have regressed some things again. hang on. I'm gonna restart this because something. There's no way it regressed that poorly. I do not believe that's the case. I think it just needed a reboot because something just wasn't functioning the way it was supposed to. But if it keeps doing that after a reboot, then yeah, whatever happened with the last couple builds changed something again. Annoyingly, because that .24 build was awesome. I mean, you can just watch the stream, so, you know. Was having troubles to connect to the stream. Anyone else had problems? Somebody else was saying it disappeared, but I haven't seen anything on my end. They should have planes flip over on ramps in high winds and trees blow over. Hurricanes should be accurate with storm surge and damage. They put realism is scratchy windows and bugs. I don't think we'll ever get to that point, but I get what you're saying. I mean, I just want to see a hurricane actually have high winds, because it just seems like you're running through a regular thunderstorm, so... That's why I never decided to do a video over it, because it's pretty much pointless and boring anyways. It's like, okay, it looks like any storm you would fly through in the, in the sim, so... Definitely not anything interesting. But alright, let's try this again and see if things are better, because I don't know what was going on with that. Roadcraft and Flight Sim. There's a new ship simulator coming out in October that I'm very excited to dive into. I don't know anything about ships, but it's basically like Flight Sim on the ocean side of things, where there's missions and like a career type thing going on. So we're definitely be diving into that in October when it releases in early access. Hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. But that's still a couple months away. but something I'm looking forward to diving into. Because I know for a fact I'm not buying a boat in Flight Sim. I mean, I don't know why people are even spending time creating that. I mean, what is the point? Goodness. Alright, things are looking much better now. I think the reboot was much needed, because the ground textures have already loaded in. Okay, this is feeling a lot more like it did last week. So I don't know what was going on with the sim, but it was very much needing a reboot. Much better. I was a bit worried. I was like, what's happening here? But yeah, it's called... I'm very excited for it. I forgot the name of it. New early access boat game. There we go. Seafarer the Ship Sim is releasing in October. That's the one I'm talking about. Because you're doing like firefighting stuff, Coast Guard things, freight ships and stuff. I mean, there's just, it looks really cool, and we're going to be diving into it when it releases on October 7th. I'm looking forward to that. Did I not? There we go. I was like, I know I hit the button. I know what happened. You'll never guess what's going on. Because if we look under this wheel... Oh, wait, no. Okay, it isn't that. Why am I not moving? I turned the brakes off. There we go. That was weird. Because I thought I left the chalk down there. Oof. So yeah, if you run into issues like that, definitely restart the sim, because I was so confused. I was like, I don't know why this is running like it did in Sim Update 2. That's always a good thing to keep in mind anyways, at any point, even if you're in a beta or not with the sim. If things all of a sudden just go really weird, just restart it. It'll probably fix whatever is going wrong in the background. Alright, so where are you going, buddy? I think they're just sitting there, so we're going to go ahead and just cut them off. We have priorities. We are in a Cessna 172. But yeah, just want to fly around LA, because obviously we know there's a lot of photogrammic imagery, so... And of course, handcrafted airport here at LAX. Nobody's landing, right, co-pilot? Fantastic. But yeah, very much looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. I know nothing about boats or ships, so I'm sure it'll be interesting. $1,200 feet should be good. Why do you keep looking at me? Why are you being such a creep? Why is your seatbelt broke again? Oh, anyways. Are we gonna climb here? Why are we holding our altitude? Nice. Especially if you know the area, that's why photogrammic imagery is so much nicer than just randomly placed crap. Or just turning it off in general. And the Xbox is doing good at actually putting in... There's a home goods store, Best Buy, and there's a grocery store down there that I don't know of, probably a regional one. But yeah, look how awesome that looks. We'll head over to downtown LA, which I already see the... I think it's I always just call it Maze Bank, because I just go off of the Los Santos version of LA. Yeah, let's head over there here. No, it's looking really nice down there. That's awesome. I'm so glad the reboot got rid of whatever was going on. Because when it started doing those hard freezes with the Corvalis, I was like, this makes no sense whatsoever. Nice smooth frame rate. It isn't freaking out when I'm panning the camera around looking somewhere else. We'll see some pop-in, of course, because it's not going to have everything loaded in the whole time. But, again, look at that. LA is already loading in the buildings in this distance, which it was not doing that before. I mean, it was hardly going a mile away from the aircraft. But this right here is the reason why airline flights for me are just boring. Because when you're flying in these areas that look like this, it's just like, why would you want to fly at 42,000 feet or whatever? I'm assuming that this is not used anymore. The other nice thing too is when you're switching between internal and external cameras, it's not reloading stuff, it's not frame drops. It's just really nice to see that. Let's go ahead and look over on the right side here. Oops, that's... hold the left bumper button, everybody. That's a lot of houses. Holy crap. I was in LA once, and it's only a place I could visit. I don't know if I could live there. I couldn't really live in anywhere that's a really gigantic city, I don't think. Just not my thing. Bet that's a Home Depot. Oh my goodness, look at the palm trees. They are not palm trees. That's another thing that they need to figure out on how the sim can erase those. Because again, the reason it looks like that is because of the photogrammic imagery. When they take those 360-degree images, it creates those pillars pretty much, and the sim doesn't get rid of them. I'm hoping at some point there'll be a way to remove that and tell the sim like, hey, this actually needs to be palm trees, or just get rid of it completely. But yeah, that neighborhood was full of pillars there. But there must be a way to say like, okay, if you detect a pillar, replace it with a tree or get rid of it. Oh. Oh, is that the Coliseum? Oh, crap. We flew right by it. Hang on. I want to see that. And then we'll take a look at LA downtown here when we go back. Hey, Binky, hello, hello. And right, Thomas? Yeah, the photogrammetry is looking fantastic on the Xbox. I mean, look at that. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Alright, let's slow this down here. Oh, wow, okay, I slowed it down a lot, apparently. Goodness. Look at that, downtown. I mean, it's nice having that long draw distance, too. The mountains aren't just soup over there. They actually have detail to them already from this distance. Look at that. Very cool. I need to disable you. Always getting in the way of my shots. Alright, let's head to downtown LA here. See how the skyscrapers do as we get closer to them. Is there actually, like, is the stream not running well for you? Because I didn't change any settings or anything. Let's see what happens when I click on it. It's already there. I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary just yet, because I haven't seen any, like, YouTube saying excellent connection and everything, so it might just be a YouTube thing going on, maybe? Or their servers are having some issues? Because on my end, nothing's telling me like it's overloaded or anything's going on with the encoder. Everything is in the green. Because yeah, I haven't changed any settings. It's the same stuff I've been streaming with, so... Apologies if you're running into those issues. Yeah, I'm assuming it's just YouTube's freaking out. So, but yeah, there's nothing I can do on my end, unfortunately. Because yeah, everything on it just says excellent connection. Everything's in the green. It isn't saying like, oh, everything's exploding. So. Oh no, I sent the peanuts over to YouTube, so I should be good for the month. So unless it got lost in shipping, maybe that's why. I'm not, or maybe it's just this fantastic photogrammic imagery going on the screen. YouTube just can't handle it. Well, at least we got to LA before the smog hit. Well, actually, are we live weather? We might not be live weather. We aren't. Ah, there we go. Now we have the essential LA experience with that lovely smog. I was wondering why I was looking so nice. Oh shoot, wrong button. Oh, what is going on over here? Ooh. What is that? Oh, it's probably just another town. Or city, I apologize. But yeah, see, areas like this, the sim should be able to figure out. It's not so, like, I don't know, it just needs to be. It doesn't like palm trees. Because I guarantee most of those pillars are palm trees. Isn't this like an area where there's like a zoo or something? Or an abandoned zoo? I know nothing about California. My California knowledge is GTA. Got some trains on the track down there. By the way, are we good? Okay, just wanted to make sure we weren't going to slam into a hill or something. Alright, let's look back over at LA here. You can even see people's pools and crap.
500.
But yeah, it's funny. When it comes to the palm trees, the sim just doesn't like them. Nice. Downtown LA still drawn in. Get to see that beautiful smog. Dodger Stadium should be around here too. Did we fly over it? I think it's right here, actually. We're about to go by it. Nice. Copilot, get out of my way, man. Well, they hand you a parachute, you can jump out. That is quite a parking lot. Not surprised. I mean, those Dodger fans, they show up everywhere. Went to a Rockies game here in Denver and the place was packed. You can see the Dodgers logo on the scoreboard over there. This was definitely taken in the off season. Or a concert happened. That grass not looking great. We're good here, yeah, okay. Wow, look at that. What is... That must be like an art institute or something. But see, you can actually see those details. I mean, that's just... Look at all this. Look at that thing. Dang, ooh. That must be the Capitol. Copilot's in the way again. Oh, look at it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just as a little test, what does this look like without photogrammic imagery? I need to know. Because just remember what we just saw, how cool that looked, all the different architecture going on from the museums to whatever those institutions were, and just how awesome LA looks in the sim. And then what we're going to be seeing here once this is done, turning off photogrammic imagery. Let's see here. Hey Omar, hello, hello. Hey Cal, when Update 3 comes out, should we be moving community folder and clearing all cache? I have no idea because I don't have anything in my community folder. So I cannot answer. Oh, see, look, even the sim doesn't want to turn it off. It's probably say it should pop up with a prompt that says, "Why would you ever turn this off?" It should just say that. If I was a developer, I would do that. I'm like, why are you turning this off? Go fly Flight Sim X if you wanted to look like this. And you know what? Honestly, if the sim crashes because of me turning off photogrammic imagery, I would understand. I would crash too. I mean, just like I, I don't get it. Because yeah, when I think it was the point 24 build that they recommended a full reinstall, I just did it immediately. I was like, I don't care. I might have had some things in the community folder, but everything else. That's why I like buying stuff from the marketplace because I don't have to deal with that crap. It's just like it'll be there when I load back in, and I'm not having to deal with anything outside of it. I don't think it's ever going to apply the settings of photogrammic imagery being turned off. I honestly think the sim is just surprised that I even toggled it to begin with. But I just want to showcase how boring it is to fly the sim with that off. Like, it's just... There's no way I would fly without it. I'll give it another minute. If it doesn't do anything, I'll just restart the sim. And then we'll just spawn over downtown LA and you can see it. I was hoping to just kind of do it right from where we were. But yep, it goes off the METAR data, you know, the stuff that the sim ingests. So that's how it knows what to put in from storms. You even get wildfire smoke as well. And then, of course, regular fog. So yeah, it simulates that stuff in the air, which is really cool. But yeah, I don't think this is going to load in right. I'll do this really quick just to see if that fixes it. If not, we'll just restart it. No big deal. Okay, we're going to restart it. See, I should have just kept it on and just moved on. But no, I still want to showcase it because it just looks horrendous. It's like if I want to fly with the randomly placed buildings and blocks, I'll go to Flight Sim X. Just pointless. I mean, honestly, Omar, I don't blame it. I would be protesting it as well. Try Sky Harbor to see if there is Canadian smoke. We'll try it. We will definitely try it after we showcase the boringness without 3D photogrammic imagery. But it should be there because when the smoke was going on really heavy around here from the wildfires in Colorado, it was in the sim as well. Let's see, is it turned off or did it just stay on? Because it might not have... Oh no, it is off, okay. Now just remember what we flew over, how cool everything looked, and then what it'll look like now. If anybody needs the throw-up bags, they are supplied behind the seat. You may need it when you see this monstrosity. Right, Banky? I agree. Oh, it already looks horrendous. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I hate it already. Yeah, there it is. Doesn't that look so fun? Wow. So amazing. Oh, you may ask, where's the state capitol? I think it's right here. Doesn't that look cool with photogrammic imagery off? Like, the fact that anybody can fly like this in 2020 or 2024, I just will never understand it. I mean, this is just boring. Like, this ruins, like, this is just defeats the whole purpose of flying in this sim, I think. I mean, there's just, there's no way. So absolutely boring without photogrammic imagery. Let's see if it actually turns on. I think I might have found a bug. It'd be funny if it does apply the setting, though, turning it on. Haven't heard a word in the last 2 minutes. Wait, what? I mean, there's just Art Institute or something. Wildfires in Colorado. It was. Is that just? Oh, okay, I'm assuming you're just joking because I was worried. So yeah, I think I found a bug. It doesn't want to reset the setting, even though it does. It just doesn't actually do anything. Because yeah, Binky, if you're really not hearing anything, I'm all good here. Well, I mean, yeah, for FSX that came out in 2005, 2006. I forgot when it came out. Yeah, it was mind-boggling. But to play, like, it's just funny to me that anybody would want to play like they're playing FSX in 2024. It's weird. All right. And then one more quick test. We're going to just load into LA, see how the sim does loading in the imagery really quick, and then we'll head over to the airport, see if there's some wildfire smoke going on in the sim. Kyle, oh my goodness, howdy, how's it going, Kyle Live? Well, welcome to the live stream, Kyle. Thank you for the $5 super chat. That is awesome. Welcome, welcome. It's going great. Having a great time with the sim on the Xbox version of it. I just wanted to showcase how boring the sim looks without photogrammic imagery. And how it boggles my mind that people would fly without it. No, I don't want to be at the police air support. Thank you. But thank you, Kyle, very, very much. I appreciate it. Sacramento is the state capital, not LA. Right, because I did call it the Capitol building. It's alright. California's all the same to me. I do like the mayor's house, whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's see how fast this loads in here. Just from a fresh boot. Towers still haven't loaded just yet. Already popping in, nice. I'm gonna give it maybe 20 seconds and it'll be fully loaded in. Look at that. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Even see like the air AC units or whatever those things are up on the roofs. How cool. Always love being able to see like the companies on the side of the buildings as well from the 3 stuff. But anyways, you couldn't pay me any amount of money to fly without this on. No way at all. And just look, I mean, I still can't get over that we're playing this on an Xbox and it's looking and running like this in downtown LA. Just awesome. Alright, we'll go land at a airport somewhere over here. I mean, yeah, I guess if they're not, I mean, yeah. But still, even if I just only flew airliners, I'd still want to see this type of imagery coming into land. But again, like I was saying, that's why it's just no interest in airliners for me. I mean, we do it from time to time, as you know. But I mean, when the world looks as cool as it does, why would you want to fly 100% of the time airliners? And breathe in that LA, you know, the LA smog. That's awesome. And like I said, still crazy to me that we're getting this on an Xbox version of the sim. Awesome, thank you for always getting into the Xbox. Absolutely, Kyle. And with how well it's running and doing stuff, we're going to be on here a lot more frequently. I mean, this has just been such a blast flying on the Xbox version now with Sim Update 3. And again, thank you, Kyle. I mean, the main difference I see is the trees. It's... okay. Anyways. And you're welcome, Thomas. I mean, if you don't notice the difference, you're probably not that into satellite imagery and stuff like that, because it is a complete different experience. But anyways, I don't care. I like photogrammetry. I don't know how anybody flies without it. That's all I'm saying. How's the A350 therapy going? Oh, it's going fantastic, you know? Going really good. Going fantastic. Alright, let's see. Should be something over here, like Orange County or something. Oh no, there's actually one just over this mountain here. Nice. What's the update for Mission Hub of Miltech? I have no idea. Released a new update for the Blackhawk, and then they said now there's going to be focus on Mission Hub, but they didn't go into too much detail. Still no idea when it's going to release on Xbox. They said there's still issues with the marketplace version of it or something. So... But yeah, no idea what their plans are or what's next for it. Is this like Universal or something? Pretty sure it is. Isn't the back lot over here or something? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's something else. There's so many theme parks over there. I mean, it'd be nice to get Sim Update 3 publicly released this week alongside City Update 12 and the 4th Make Good aircraft. But not 100% sure if it will. Because all I know is the last few builds have been nearly perfect with performance and everything, so I'd imagine we're very close at this point, though. I mean, I think this is 3 months of Sim Update 3 beta. Oh no, I got you, 2C Box. I got you. I got you. I don't like how you keep staring at me so much lately. I think that might be a bug in Sim Update 3. He's always looking over. Every time I'm trying to look to the right, he's just staring. There is a runway over here, right? Okay, there is. just wanted to make sure. Look at the mountains. They are looking sweet. I think this is Burbank? Yeah, K-Burr. I'm surprised nobody's... I mean, maybe somebody has. I just haven't bought one, but it feels like Burbank would be an airport that would get some add-ons, because obviously this isn't handcrafted. More sim-plopped blahness. But no, that's awesome. Perfect. Just awesome that, we need to test out Las Vegas. That was always something that was not running very well. See how that does. Oh, we're in Arizona. Hang on. There it is. Uh-oh. Oh. Where do we go? I keep going to Arizona. There we go. Let's see how Las Vegas is doing on the Xbox here. The airport's still a mess. Has a bunch of hills and nonsense going on. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do some helicopter. I'm in the mood for that. Thank you, Box. Always try to get those nice smooth landings in. But yeah, interested to see what's going on. I'm still surprised they didn't end up doing the airport here. That's one thing I'm always disappointed with the city updates. I know they're free, but you'd think if there's a major airport in the city they're working on, it'd be nice to actually see them do it, or at least fix it, because the elevations are all messed up here. I haven't flown this thing since I did the videos over it. Textures haven't loaded in just. Yeah, there they go. They are here. Oh, does this not have a quick start? I don't think there's anything. That's just toggling things on there. Oh, that's right. The Xbox version can't have weapons for some reason. I don't know why that's the case. Because I know it's going to be like that with the Black Hawk as well, where there's no animated missiles or anything. Crap, I don't really want to cold start this with an Xbox controller, because the quick start is not doing it. Alright, well, we're not going to fly this then. Oh, here. I know how to get around that. Let's spawn on the runway. Because I am not going to be doing all that. No thanks. In my opinion, Florida always looks horrible. We can head there next. Because Florida should be pretty much photogrammic as well. At least I know Orlando is. Alaska Airlines is floating. Probably because we were loading in. Alright, we're going to let everything load in for a second. Now I know I'm going to be very quiet. Go ahead and turn down the volume here. Oh, there's the sphere. I see the face already. Well, it's already seeming very smooth, which is great to see.
CTWN 32 Papa, Charlie Romeo 8314. ATC services terminated. Good day.
Yeah, good day. This is another fun helicopter as well. One of these days, hopefully we'll have some career support for it, or things like PILOPs supporting helicopters. Still waiting on that. Hang on, sorry. Just want to get a little bit lower so we can see a bit more outside. Mandalay Bay has 2 logos on it. Need to fix that. Luxor's looking nice. Excelsior, or whatever that thing's called. T-Mobile Arena off our left. Allegiant should be to our left as well. Might be a bit further back. Oh, even the fountain's going on. Nice. Oh, there's Caesar's Palace looking awesome. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Watch out for the Ferris wheel. I still wish they would have updated his imagery around him, though. Just weird seeing it on, but it's all under construction still. Hello! Isn't it amazing how smooth this is running on an Xbox Sphere? Looks so awesome down there.
American 2109er, turn next taxiway. Southwest.
Yeah, there's Allegiant Stadium over there. I saw there's a Nellis Air Force Base add-on as well. I was thinking about picking it up.
American 2109er, contact ground on 121.1.
I mean, just imagine we get to a point at some point where the whole world has this photogrammetry going on.
Turn next taxiway.
That would be amazing. Obviously, that will never happen just because some countries do not allow aircraft to come in and take photos, so you wouldn't be able to do it all over the world. But it'd still be nice to get to a point where a majority of the world can look exactly like this, where you fly around in your own place and you can call out every specific building you're looking at down there. Since it actually looks like it does in the real world as opposed to just randomly placed crap. And you can still see all the details, even smaller details way off in the distance. I've heard, I mean, people have said there's been problems, but I have not been told other. I need to see if anybody's saying YouTube's having issues or something. Because on my end, nothing's telling me there's any issues, but there have been folks in chat saying the stream isn't running for some reason. So here, let me see. YouTube issues. See if there's a lot of people talking about it or not. Yep, YouTube is experiencing loading issues worldwide. So that is why. Yep, there's tons of comments. It's not me! Yay! I mean, I'm glad about that. I'm happy it's not because of me. So YouTube is having issues. So if you're here watching the stream, then we might be the only stream going on the entire site. But yeah, so it's a server issue on YouTube's end. Because I was like, I hope it's not my problem, because I haven't changed a single thing. And yeah, Z, we'll get into it, because we did the career thing with the Beechcraft Baron B-55 from Coronado. there's still some issues they need to work out with career mode, because that mode unfortunately hasn't seen the same performance improvements. There's just something, I guess the career mode has to load in a lot, so it's creating some issues. But once I see some improvements on that, we'll definitely be diving into career mode again on the Xbox version. And Thomas, yeah, SU3 is so much better. I mean, it's just, it feels like I'm playing on PC on an Xbox Series X right now. And that's so nice to say. Because, I mean, up until SU3, I mean, the Xbox experience just wasn't great. At all. Alright, we'll head over to the Motor Speedway here, and then we'll... Oh, crap! I'm so sorry. We were supposed to go check out Wildfire Smoke. I completely got sidetracked. I'm sorry. We'll head there after this. Got some construction going on here. Had the little white, like... I don't know what it's called, around the scaffolding. Rams. Rancho Rams. It's a great name. I like that. My school didn't even have a name. It was just the city. It's like, oh, that's exciting. Oh, what kind of stores do we have over here? Hang on. Yeah, that is weird. The shadow of the blade, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna guess the one we're flying over there is two different stores. We got the... it could be a Walmart. Alright, see you later, Binky. Even though I guess you're probably not hearing it, since... you're not able to hear or see anything. But yeah, I still would like to see those plane fixes in the beta. I'm not sure why that's not the case. But yeah, there's going to be improvements to a lot of different aircraft. So we got a Ross Dress for Less. See the Ross logo there. That's something local or there. I don't even know what that is. I never saw that before. Benjamin Moore paint place, maybe? Couldn't really tell. It was really shady there. Alright, let's head over to the Speedway and land there. Because, yeah, in reality, you probably wouldn't really see the shadow at all. Because it would be going so fast, it would kind of just be a regular... almost consistent shade, almost. I would imagine in a helicopter. Since it's spinning so fast. By the way, here, hang on, let me post in the thing here. If you're having buffering going on, YouTube is experiencing issues at the moment. There we go. Because I think some people aren't even seeing the stream. So I may as well put that out there. But as I said, just glad it's not a me issue, because I was going to be worried about that. And annoyed, because it's like I didn't even change anything. So it must have went down pretty much right as I started my stream. I think it's all a conspiracy. YouTube does not want me to stream the Xbox version of The Sim. It just got too good, you know? It really has, though. Like, I've been having such a blast flying on the Xbox again. Something I haven't really been able to say very much in 24 for flying on Xbox. Water tower. Yeah, because I have latency set to normal, so I think it's about 5 or 10 seconds delayed. I guess you'll find out because I replied to it right as I saw you post it. Because the only reason I didn't get the Nellis Air Force Base add-on, because it seemed like all they did was the hangars on the edges, and I don't know if they did all of them. So I didn't really want to spend money on it just to have a few things updated. Although it does look like it's... Yeah, it is photogrammic hangars, though. Nice. But I mean, yeah, we spent a ton of time in the NSIM career mode, and, you know, I'm still holding out hopes. I'm hoping we'll get somewhere relatively fast now that the performance is finally where it needs to be, and the development team can actually focus on new things, improving modes, and all that kind of stuff. So I think we'll still get a great mode, and we'll probably start seeing some things for it. Starting with Sim Update 4, of course. Oh, I see a Pirelli ad. Look at that. Right there, Jiffy Lube, Toyota, Pennzoil. See? If you don't have photogrammetry on, you're not seeing any of this. Alright, slow this thing on down. Oh, look how cool the stadium looks. And see what a difference it makes when you have more recent imagery for satellite? That's awesome. I wonder how possible it would be to do like a community meetup with people that have cars and actually do a race around the track. That'd be kind of fun. Go land right in the grass over here. And now I see why it's doing that shadow. See how the blades are in the shadow? that's why it's doing that in the cockpit as well. Interesting. So yeah, hopefully they can get that fixed here shortly. And welcome. That's awesome. But alright, let's head to... I forgot where it was. I need to go scroll for it now. I think it was in Texas, wasn't it? Or was it somewhere else? And Thomas, by the way, sorry, I'm glad you enjoy the Palm Springs airport. I love doing those videos comparing it between before the add-on and so forth. Looking forward to doing that for City Update 12 this week. Crap, where was the... Oh, there it is. Okay, Sky Harbor, KDYT. Oh, that's Phoenix. Which I can't no. Yes. Yes. Or is that another Sky Harbor? What is KDYT? Let me just type it in. Let's see. Oh, okay. There's another... Okay. It's up there in Duluth. And let's dive into... But see, this is another reason why I don't want to buy stuff in the market, or not out, outside the marketplace. Because it sucks not being able to just have my planes in both the PC and Xbox. But unfortunately, sometimes if it's something I want, it doesn't show up in the marketplace for a month plus. So... let's just go into... Trying to do something we haven't flown just yet. We'll just do the King Air. Well, it's definitely cloudy going on. New here, I'm an Xbox flyer. Is this the day of the week you stream Xbox? No, there's not a specific day. This is actually... Oh, okay. I'm not going to be able to see much smoke right now. There's a storm going on. But no, there's not a specific day. It's just I come here periodically. But now that the Xbox version is where it's at now, we'll be cycling through it a lot more. But welcome to the stream, by the way. Happy to have you. Sorry, YouTube's having problems at the moment. Alright, we're gonna just dip below the clouds here. We're probably not gonna get a very good indicator if there's wildfire smoke. The storm might be pushing some of that out. But we'll see. Haven't flown the King Air in a while. And yeah, Thomas, I think so too. I mean, I feel like the PC's performing great. The Xbox is absolutely performing amazingly. So we're definitely to the point where the focus is going to be new stuff, improving the existing things, and of course improving aircraft as well. So yeah, right now it's kind of hard to tell because it might be a mix of rainfall and a bit of smoke going on. Got some weird reflections going on the screens. Oh, there's no photogrammetry up in Duluth? Oh, what was that? Was that a lightning flash or just some weird graphical things going on with the King Air? Because I know the King Air is still needing some improvements as well. So it's not 100%. We'll have to check it out, Thomas. And cloud, yeah, the clouds do look great as well, because I think they're set to about a medium setting, which you know me, I'm very picky about my clouds, because that is the one setting that I want for Ultra. And yeah, so I mean, they're still looking great here. But I think it's a mix of clouds and smoke, because we're not getting any rain effect on the plane, so it's definitely a mix, which is cool to see that, actually. There's apparently an airport over here that we'll land at. Gears down, very nice. Have no idea if I'm lined up with it. I need to move this camera a bit. It's too far back. Oh yeah, that's great. Good view. Much better. Oh, there is rain effect, but it's not on the windshield. It's on the body of the plane, which is weird. But again, I'm sure that's not... Oh, there it is. Crap. I still think it's a mix, though. Ooh, this one's really weird to control. It's one of those planes where I move it a little bit, but it doesn't do much, and then if I move it too much, it goes really on the power for some reason. Oh, these camera angles for the preset are not great. Ooh, yeah, this thing sucks with the throttle on the Thrustmaster. And these preset camera angles, like I push up and it does this weird angle. Like, what does that do? Why is that a thing? Oh, I don't have reverse. Oh my goodness. All my buttons are not what they need to be. But anyways, we'll head up to the other airport. Hopefully it's not stormy up there. But yeah, all my spoiler button isn't a spoiler button. My toggle reverse is not a toggle reverse. Everything's a mess. That's alright. Let's see here. Well, I'm assuming the bridge would be here. He is. There's that. I want to get out of that because that King Air is a pain on the throttle. Not a fan. Let's just go into... Just go into the air tractor. Hey, there's no storms going on here, so let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Oh, it's in a light smoke hazard, so that's probably why. Because, I mean, when I was seeing it in the sim specifically, it was more of, like, heavy smoke hazard and stuff. So here, let's head up into Canada really quick. Because there's some medium smoke hazard there, or we might see a bit more of that. And it's up here, I believe. Yes. Okay. So this is the area where it's a medium smoke threat. So let's see. Oh, why is it gotta be cloudy? Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, it's just... That's the other thing I'm hoping for now that we're finally done with performance. I mean, SU4 is still doing more with performance, but I'm hoping there's more focus on these other aircraft that have been broken so much, so... You drove over the bridge 2 weeks ago, it was so smoky. Nice. Hopefully you enjoyed the bridge still. A shame it was so smoky, though. Have we... There's no way this is the version we fly in career mode. This feels like a different one. This thing looks awesome with the supports. What in the world? This thing's awesome. Because I'm pretty sure we always fly the other version of it. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much smoke here either. Unfortunately. I was kind of hoping we would see that, because I know I saw it here when it was smoky. Maybe it just has to be really, really thick in order for the METAR to really showcase it, because if it's just really light haze, maybe it just doesn't showcase it. Or the clouds might be affecting how it simulates it. That's okay. I love this thing. This thing's awesome. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. What does that button do? Hey! I was wondering if we had anything in the tank. Nice. Oh, I haven't done that in forever. I love those missions. I just love when I get into the sim on the Xbox version. I still need to mess with the controls. It's just completely different to what I'm used to. So I just hit a button and it just pretty much idles the engine out. It's like, oh, that's a great button. This is such a nice livery on this thing, too. Goodness. No trees in the way, right? This thing just looks awesome. Oh, little visit to the runway. Love the blue tinted windows as well on the sides. Really nice model, too. I need to look after this, because I'm pretty sure this isn't in career mode. It's the other one. That yellow one. Or I'm just going crazy because I haven't flown it in a while. But this feels different. This one flies a lot better than the yellow one as well. The yellow one's just really... I don't know. This thing's awesome. And that's the other thing. Like, I'm hoping now that the performance stuff is more situated, we get some more... Go away. Leave me alone. Stupid spam risk. Let me guess, I didn't pay a toll. Goodness. But anyways, I'm really hoping it finally starts getting to where they add more of the planes we already own into career mode and really get that going, because that would get me excited to dive back into it as well. So we'll see, but I'm hoping we're at that point finally, because it's so nice being able to dive into the sim and have a great experience on PC and Xbox now. I didn't have enough flaps here. This was a terrible landing, but... So that's definitely my hope. But yeah, look at these clouds here. I mean, just look at... this thing's awesome! Again, just this whole little support beam makes it look really awesome. Hey, Sir DLW, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I found out there's just server issues going on with YouTube that they're working on. So if you were having issues with the stream, that was why. And it might still be going on. This thing, I mean, I can't believe this isn't in career mode. This is so much better than the one that is in career mode. That thing is awesome. The Cessna 188 AG truck. Because we have... Wait. There's no way this is the same one. Is it not labeled as a Cessna, or what? I'm so confused right now. There's no way there's not a second one. There it is. The AT-802. That thing sucks compared... Like, I would get this one in the career mode. This thing... I don't like this one now. Like, I always thought it flew weird, but now after flying this one, and it looks cooler anyways... Wow. I can't believe that's the first time I've flown this one. I mean, look at the liveries this thing has, too. That's a nice one. I bet this is cool with the blue. Ooh. Wow. Like, why? Oh my. Now I want that. I want this in career mode as soon as possible. Holy crap, this thing's awesome. AG truck, I'm so sorry I didn't fly you after all these years, or all, not all these years, all these months. That thing is so nice. I mean, the way that flight model is for it, that is so... I'm glad we flew that now, because now I'm excited for that to get in there. Because, yeah, this other one sucks. Like, it makes it even worse now. Because it always... When you did those turns, it would, like, not float, but it would just... I don't know, it wouldn't fly right. And it still doesn't to this day. Yeah, and the liveries are not what the other, like that. The other one is so much nicer. That is amazing. Hold on, I wanna fly it a little bit more. I was gonna wrap up the stream, but and it does firefighting. Oh wait, no, this is the other one. Get out of here. I don't want this. Go away. I no longer have any interest flying you anymore. It's over. That's awesome. Give me that blue one. I mean, the orange looks sweet too. That looks awesome. But I'm gonna go blue. And the other thing that annoys me is I'm not sure why they're wasting resources right now bringing 2024 exclusive planes to 2020. Why is the focus not making the planes just perfectly fine on 24? It's weird to me. I wish they would stop doing that. It's like if there's developers and stuff working on making it compatible with 2020, I'd rather them focus on getting planes into career mode, fixing the planes that are broken in 24 since release. Because I don't get that. This looks nice. Let's fly around here a little bit. Send the spam caller some peanuts. No doubt. I am so annoyed I haven't flown this thing yet. I guess I was just so disappointed with the one that we can fly in career mode. I mean, just the plane itself looks... I mean, look at the Cessna logo and, like, the agricultural style of it. That is awesome. But yeah, I mean, basically everything that makes sense for career mode needs to absolutely be in career mode. From the standard edition to the deluxe to the premium deluxe. Can we actually open the door? No. This is just, wow. Oh, we can open the window, though. Oh, it's just a little side... Okay, I thought the whole thing was going to slide up, and I'm like, oh. Nice. But right, Thomas? Yeah, I don't know why there's even a focus on getting 24 exclusive aircraft to 2020. I was shocked when I read that they are doing that. It's like, why? If people want to fly 24 exclusive planes, and they should hop over to 24. I mean, what is this? Or do that type of stuff later on when that's not a priority. This thing looks aw- like I can't get over the look of this thing. Holy crap. This is so just... It's like a whole new plane for me, because it is. I don't even know if the runway's long enough for this thing. Whew. Barely. I mean, I should have gone back to the end of the runway, but that's okay. Check this place out, though. What in the world? still feel like I'm playing on PC. What do they do with the water here, though? Because it's just satellite imagery next to it for some reason. I don't know why they did that. That looks weird. They need to switch that up a little bit. I'm assuming the plan is to have a team specifically for career mode, but that team obviously isn't existing for the first 3 sim updates. I mean, the only major change career has had since release is making it to where search and rescue doesn't have that limiter. You can land anywhere, walk to them. It's a great change, don't get me wrong, but that's pretty much the only major one that we've seen since release. So again, with everything kind of getting to where it should have been when the sim released, we're going to start having those teams again, I'm sure. Rocks have a short draw distance. Oh shoot, I left a tag on. That's awkward. Oops, don't mind that flopping in the breeze. We'll just look out the right side of the aircraft. I still need to figure out if I can turn off that autopilot stuff when I go into this menu, because I do not like it at all. Because I don't want it to level out. Just... oh. Anyways, whatever. Man. Alright, let's head back, and then I'll take that cover off. But yep, so am I. I mean, search and rescue was just horrendous with both helicopters and fixed wing, being able to just land wherever you want, and complete the mission however you want to an extent is great. And that's what needs to happen for every mission type in career mode, where... because right now there's not a lot of variety. We've talked about this plenty, but again, I always like bringing it up just in case somebody from Asobo's randomly watching, whatever, who knows. But anyways, career mode needs to get to a point where it's not just the same thing every single time. Search and rescue, always one person to find. Firefighting, always one fire to put out. All that type of stuff needs to be different. Like, just have it to be where it's random. Like, sometimes it's 2 people. It helps give you a better payout for the mission. If it's a bigger fire, higher payout. You know, just having that variety going on in the mission types is a must. Because, you know, I'm still looking forward to heavy cargo missions, but I hope it's not exactly the same like medium cargo, where it's like, okay, it's a bigger plane, so each mission is 4 hours long, and then there's no variety in the length of missions either. Because the only thing we have that in the career mode is passenger transport, where you have, you know, a 10-minute flight or a 50-minute flight or hours-long flights. That stuff needs to go to every mission type as well, because not everybody wants to do a 2.5-hour medium cargo mission. So, I mean, it's just stuff like that needs to be changed as well. to keep people interested in it. Because if it's the same thing and the very limited amount of different places to do the missions from and to, it's not going to last long, you know, and I'm hoping that's the type of thing that they're working on, thinking about, and then, of course, wanting to change as well. I can't believe I left the cover on. Things flopping all over the place, glitching through the wing. Well, I mean, there's still a team at Microsoft, too, so, I mean, it's not just a Sobo, because I know there's a whole holiday going on in France. So, I mean, I'm sure there's still people working on it. Again, you know, this week we have City Update 12 and the Make Good Aircraft 4 releasing this week on Wednesday. So, I mean, there's still other teams doing stuff. It's not like the whole team's gone completely for vacation. As much as people on the forums and everything want to make it seem like everybody just drops everything and leaves. So the entirety of Microsoft Flight Sim's just empty. Because, I mean, there's teams all over the world. It isn't just France. It is always funny to me, though, when a sim update is going through this long process. There's always videos that go out that YouTube, for whatever, recommends to me. Where the title is, "What's wrong with Sim Update 3?" Or "Where's Sim Update 3? What's taking so long?" All that kind of crap. It's just like, what is this? But, you know, gotta get those clickbait videos out there so people click on it. But don't worry, I don't do that here. I just give the information you want to hear about. I don't drag videos out to get those mid-roll ads going. And I certainly don't waste your time. I want to give the information to you, and then if that's it, that's it. This is a cool island, though. What a short... It almost looks... From here, it looks like an RC airport. You know those small little runways they make for it? That's what it looks like here. I'm gonna go full flaps on this. And because I didn't get rid of the cover, that's why we have no airspeed indicator, which is really handy. We get on the ground soon. Oh. Nope. This isn't working out. I need to go the other way because it's a bit uphill. We'll get the gravity to slow us down a little bit. And this, folks, is why you do your pre-flight checks to 100% through it, instead of just assuming everything's fine. I mean, to be fair, I did get distracted because I was looking how cool the plane looked. So I do have a valid reason as to why this has gone wrong. Water's looking nice, too, on the Xbox. See, here they didn't do the satellite image. I'm assuming it's probably a glitch or something. Because everywhere else around this island, it didn't do that weird imagery overlay. It must be just a thing they need to pop back into. Nice turn. I'm glad I'm, like, right next to the runway here. Yeah, we're not doing that. Just wanted to show you the rocks really quick. Alright, let's do a larger orbit. That was my fault. Because I really thought we were going to be a bit further away from the island. Yes, I mean, again, that's another mission set that needs a lot more variety going on. Absolutely agree. And it needs to make more sense, because for whatever reason, you know, some of those missions, you're flying over major cities, it's like, why are we not going to a hospital there? But why are we passing all these other things? It just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I mean, variety is key to make career mode something very enjoyable. Alright, much better. We're still a little higher than I would like to be. Full flaps. We're going to dive it in and then flare it at the end. We're coming in way too fast. Nope. Created our own little landing challenge here on accident. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hell! Oh no. Oh god, are we still gonna get some power in her? Come on. There we go, we're fine. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, everybody. This is the landing. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't fix your mistake of forgetting something on the walk around. Alright, this is the super serious attempt right here. This is going to be perfectly executed. We're not going to aircraft carrier launch off the end of the runway and then into the ocean. It's going to be fantastic. And you know what? I'm glad. I love that there aren't, because I'm so sick and tired of leaks in gaming. It's just so annoying. Like, nothing can be a surprise very much anymore, you know? So, to not have any leaks going on in Flight Sim, I love it. Like, the fact that we don't know what the Make Good Aircraft 4 is still. We'll find that out on Wednesday when it releases, of course. But I love having surprises that are actually surprises instead of thinking, oh, this person leaked that this was coming out sometime this month, and then it's like, okay, well, it's here. It's great having that suspense and excitement to, you know, kind of figure out what it might be. But yeah, I try to avoid leaks as much as possible in gaming, because it's gotten to a point where it's so ridiculous. I need to get on the ground. There we go. We got it this time. So my question is, if there's no airspeed indicator, would the stall horn even do anything? Because I feel like how would it know we're stalling if it doesn't have an indicated airspeed? Because of somebody forgetting to turn or take the cover off. I mean, there might be another system there, but I doubt it. Because I feel like it wouldn't indicate you're stalling, because it wouldn't know that you're below a certain speed. Wildcat, this is the first time I've ever flown this aircraft, and I've had it since day one. I think it's part of either the Premium Deluxe or Deluxe versions. Because the only thing I ever flew was the in-sim career mode version, or, you know, the other AG truck. And I never flew this one because I was kind of disappointed with the one that is in career mode, and I've been loving this thing. It's awesome. Let's see here. Because this is the 188 AG truck, I believe. Let's see. But yeah, it's the Cessna 188 AG truck, which came with the deluxe edition of the sim. And today was the first time I ever flew it. Because that other air tractor, or the air tractor sucks. I just don't like it. This thing's been awesome. And it looks just awesome. Oh. That was something landing this thing. On such a short runway. Little bump there. Which is probably why they tell you not to land before the bump. Or else you're in for... Oh, there's my old... That's funny. My brakes are still there from our little visit to the ocean. You can see the marks. I'm amazed that's still there, actually. Alright. Do we have an airport nearby, like on that island in front of us, or no? They still need to fix the EFB not being on the player. Yep, there is an airport. Fantastic. Is that... No, it isn't. Okay. I thought it was that one island one. But cool. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll wrap up the stream with a little flight from island to island. Won't take too long. Gain a little airspeed and keep bringing our flaps up. Hey, look how much nicer it is when you get rid of the cover off the wing. I mean, I can't believe that the person that was walking around outside forgot it. It's alright, we safely landed. We definitely didn't crash in the ocean. Everything's perfectly fine. We have our airspeed indicator, and we're good to go. By the way, what does this thing look like with the lights on? Oh, I guess we already had them on. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to hit. I don't see the beacon light on at all. Is it actually toggled on? Strobe on, beacon light on. I'm assuming that this is probably one of the planes that hasn't seen any fixes, because I don't think we've ever seen it actually be in the list, so it probably hasn't seen the new light fixes that have happened. Because I see the wing, but the beacon light I don't see doing anything. But what a difference flying this thing from the AG truck. Because anytime you turn in that one, like the whole aircraft like swing, like I don't know, it's, if you've flown it you probably know what I'm talking about. It just has the weirdest flight model. And now I don't want to play career mode agricultural missions until this thing's in here, because I'm spoiled with this thing now. Decent camera angles as well. Oh, that's not the button I want. Nice. And yeah, Ford driven, I mean, it's completely a different experience on Xbox now. When SimUpdate 3 releases, hopefully soon, it'd be nice to see it release this week alongside the city update and all that. But yeah, when you first get into it, you're gonna, I mean, just night and day difference with performance on Xbox. The Cessna 172 stall horn is activated by a pressure differential created when the airflow over the wing reaches a critical angle of attack, indicating an impending stall. This pressure differential is detected by a device, either a hole in the wing or a lift detector that triggers a warning horn in the cockpit. So that explains why. So it's getting it from something else. Okay. Good to know, though. Thank you, Dustin. Because, yeah, I just wanted to know, since, you know, there's no airspeed, because I always thought it was based off of that. But obviously it's going off of something else. Very cool. I mean, the curved winglet type thing going on the end of the wingtips, the extra, I don't know, whatever that is on top of the wing going from the cockpit to the wing, and then the AG spray stuff. Thing looks awesome. Alright, we'll lose some altitude here. Been kind of climbing the whole time. And it does. Oh, hang on. I don't really see it because of the clouds in the background. But I'm glad you noticed that. Yeah, it looked really cool. Wow, I've been going for 2 hours and 43. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize we were going for that long. But I guess these Xbox streams always do go longer just for the fact that we're kind of just messing around, hopping in different things, going to different places, and just... I mean, it also helps that the experience is just so nice now compared to what we've been dealing with. So, I mean, that helps kind of keep the stream going for a bit longer as well. And I agree, Omar. I love it now. I mean, it's just... I'm so disappointed it took me this long to fly it. I guess I was just so used to the disappointment of the AG truck where I was kind of like, ah, I'm not going to bother with it. Yeah, absolutely, Omar. Definitely do that. I mean, it's just really nice to fly this one. It doesn't feel odd like the other aircraft. Oh, is it raining? Oh shoot, hang on. Sorry, I was looking out the window. Hang on. I hope it's raining. Yeah, it hasn't rained in a while. Oh, there's like a whole storm brewing outside. Very nice. I'm gonna go watch that after I land here. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know you guys really enjoy the Xbox stream, since I know a lot of you do play on the Xbox version. And of course, I know some people that don't even have an Xbox watch it too. So, as usual, appreciate all the support you guys continue to show on the Flight Sim stuff. We have some great things to dive into this week. Hopefully Sim Update 3's public release is part of it. But if not, we do have City Update 12, which is going to be somewhere in Europe. They haven't specified just yet. We'll find out at Gamescom on Wednesday when it'll release as well. And then the Make Good aircraft will be out at the same time, I believe. And it's going to be a float plane. is the only hint that they've given us for that. But yeah, with City Update 12, I'm going to be doing a before and after. I love making those videos. I'm glad you guys enjoy them as well. And then, of course, we'll be doing a first flight in whatever the plane is. So some great things to look forward to this week. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it's just City Update and then make good aircraft for this week, and then Sim Update 3's public release next week. I really hope it's not everything on the same day, because that would be annoying. Feel like there's too much content to make all of a sudden. Are those oil things? Those are a lot of drums over there. This thing's pretty quiet when it's idle. And Omar, yes, I'm definitely going to dive into the Jurassic World Archipelago add-on that's coming from Orbex for Flight Sim. We'll definitely do a video over that. I'm looking forward to it. Interested to see what those missions are going to be about, too. I don't know if it's a really in-depth thing or just something that you can just do like a couple options for or something. We'll see, but it does have VIP charter to the Jurassic World islands, and then I think some sightseeing stuff, so you can probably do some, hopefully things with helicopters, check out some of the dinosaurs that are roaming around and all that. I'm looking forward to it for sure. I still can't believe this is Xbox Series X gameplay now. I need to watch some of the streams from when we first did stuff with Xbox and just see where we've come from, because I mean, there was maybe one or two instances where I was like, oh, that was actually an enjoyable time before Sim Update 3, and everything else was just like, well, that was miserable. And now we're to this. I mean, we flew over LA earlier and then flew over Las Vegas, areas that were really, really heavy on performance. And now it looks so nice. The photogrammetry is really high detail. It isn't all just melted. And, you know, it's just tons of great improvements have happened for the Xbox version here. So if you're on Xbox only and you're not on the beta yet, you're in for a very nice surprise when this does publicly release. I mean, just night and day difference from what we've been used to on the Xbox side of things. And of course, if you're on PC, there's been great improvements to performance there as well. Get lower. You know, we got contracted out to wash the runway, so we had to do that really quick, in case you were wondering what was going on. But see what I'm talking about? It's not doing this, like, sliding thing that the AG truck does. I can't wait to get some missions with this. I'm so excited for that now. All right, Ford, thanks for stopping on by. But yeah, this is pretty much how the streams always are. I mean, there's no overreactions or nonsense going on here. We're just having a fun time chatting it up, and thanks for stopping on by. Glad you enjoyed. Xbox is smoother and looks so much better too. Yes, I mean, because Sim Update 2's stuff was a pretty big disappointment, because, you know, you're expecting some major things, and this is the first Sim Update that there's really a ton of noticeable differences, both visually and performance-wise. One notch of flaps. At least this is not an RC runway, so we'll have a much easier time landing, and it's not as stressful. I mean, even the model of the aircraft looks really nicely detailed. I mean, I don't know what went wrong with the other one, but this is a completely different plane. Not sure what flaps we want. We'll probably just stick with this. Or maybe we will go full. Oh, that is full. Okay. $60 knots. Oh, calm down. Oh, was the tail wheel down already? Oh, you probably want to come in a little bit faster, maybe? I don't know. All I know is we're on the ground and we're good to go. I think that's a volcano too, because it looked like a volcano when we were coming in. This was a blast. I'm so happy we're finally able to have this type of experience and enjoyment out of this version of the sim. I mean, did it take a bit longer than I thought it was going to get to this point? Sure. But I'm happy that we're at this point instead of going into Sim Update 4 and it's still kind of like, oh, well, I don't know what's going on with the... You know, I'm glad we're not at that point. Like, it's exciting to have this performance going on, and now to think about new content, new features, improvements to planes, and all that, you know, getting that focus onto other things other than performance like we've had for the first 3 Sim Updates. Now these Sim Updates can focus on other things. What's that sound? Oh, you might have heard the Xbox controller doing its vibrations from the taxi, because I didn't put any input in the Thrustmaster just yet. So I'm assuming that's what you were hearing, because it was rattling away on the table. there we have it. I'm so glad I accidentally just went into this aircraft. So if you ended up getting the deluxe edition or higher, and you haven't flown it yet, I highly recommend it. It's such a great plane. It's awesome. So with that being said, thank you guys, as I was saying earlier, for all the support you show the flight sim content on the channel. I'm so glad you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed this stream, diving into different areas in the world, and of course, flying things that we haven't even flown yet. I mean, just awesome. So, thank you guys again for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.